Hello there. Good late afternoon, early evening, or morning, depending on what part of our world you happen to be in. I'm Craig Peliquin. It's great to meet you. My co-host, Dennis Wilson.
Hello.
And we're here to talk with our MLM Mastermind training. For those of you that have been following us for the past couple of months, great to have you still on board and learning new things every week. Last week, our special guest helped us with our Dirty Little Secrets 2 webinar. That was a lot of fun. We shared some really interesting things. And today, we're going to talk about how to become a leader.
Yes, because I think it's probably the thing that doesn't get talked about enough.
No, it doesn't. You know, we've talked about in the past webinars. Maybe we can kind of recap. We talked about, things to do, get a list and starting with the list and then how to follow up with the list and then how to make three-way phone calls and
how to do presentations.
All the things to get somebody to enroll.
Right.
And then most companies stop there. Everybody thinks in this business, Dennis, that I just enrolled somebody, so my work is finally done.
Thank goodness. They told me I didn't have to do much. Just sponsor a couple of people and I would get rich. So I'm done.
Exactly. And if that's the way you think, we're glad you're here to learn that that's when your life just gets started.
That's right.
It doesn't stop when they sign on the line that is dotted.
That's right. The real work begins once you have a little bit of a team to work with.
So before we go into that, let's, Dennis, could you tell quickly the rules of our MLM Masterminds? Because it's kind of good to have that.
The rules are that there is no prospecting or sponsoring or even saying what company you're with or putting little underhanded digs in the chat box. If you say your company name, we will just kick you out and you're never welcome back. So this is about helping everybody in a generic way, where it's a safe home and it's not everybody coming to try to meet other people to prospect later. So just keep clean. We also don't reveal any companies or associations we have. Well, I do because I sell MLM software. So
you're not in an MLM company.
I'm not prospectable no matter what.
You're not. And this is put on and available because of one of your subsidiary companies.
Correct. Which
is HourADay and Small Business Dream.
Yes.
So we will talk about that sometimes because it's actually really cool. And because you're here, in case you didn't know, you may or may not, if you're not already using the HourADay platform or the Small Business Dream platform, which is a non-MLM platform, but most likely you're not using that because you're on the MLM Mastermind series of trainings. So the HourADay platform, I mean, I was fortunate enough to be able to use it in its infancy stages many, many, many years ago. It helped both Dennis and I become $1 million income earners as distributors in the industry.
Yes.
And then we fine-tuned it you fine-tuned it to the course of millions of dollars of fine-tuning. I mean, it does. I mean, you talk about fine-tuning. I mean,
I should have stayed a network marketer, not run a software company.
And I'm the VP of an MLM company, and I use the software for my distributors because it's the first software that was actually built by MLM'rs for MLM'rs.
Correct.
And I'm telling you, when you're going out and doing a networking event, you've got it on your phone. There is nothing better than having that on your phone, because your phone connects to the computer, does all your follow-ups. Actually, if you get somebody's business card, you can take a picture of their business card. We were just talking about that as I'm going to a convention in Vegas, and I'm going to be meeting so many people. Can you imagine how many cards at a convention in Vegas I would end up the day that I would have to manually enter? But thanks to Dennis's software, I just take a picture of it and it automatically gets transcribed by live people.
Real humans. Yeah.
And then the follow-up email that I have already pre-programmed gets immediately sent out to, well, not immediately, within about 60 seconds, 90 seconds.
Wow. We promise an hour, but it's usually very, very fast.
Anyway, can you imagine how cool that is? At the end of the day, I'm in Vegas. I can actually go gambling. I don't sit there and putting on.
You're done by the time you leave the trade show.
So anyways, that's HourADay. If you don't have the free version, simply go to this website. Dennis is offering a 1-month free trial. Just go to TWT. I'm writing this down on the side, .bz if you're in America, BZ up here in Canada, .HAD. There we go. I just typed it in. And you can get a 30-day free trial.
Yep.
And that's worth $30, everybody. It's $30 a month for have this program. So this is really nice. And you can share it with your downline.
Yep.
You could share it with people that you're not even involved in network marketing.
Yep.
One of those becoming a leaders, everybody, is when you're reaching out to other people in network marketing. As a leader, make friends.
Yes.
Make friends with other network marketing leaders, because you never know what's going to happen 6 months, a year, 2 years down the road. I mean, Dennis, you became friends when you were actively involved in a network marketing company with another leader in another company.
Yeah.
And you guys made a pact at the beginning. We would not prospect each other.
We didn't talk about new product launches. We didn't talk about new comp plan enhancements. We just talked about, hey, how are you? Where you been? What you doing? How's your team growing? So we never, ever broke the rule of underhanded digs to try to say, man, are you ready yet? And sure enough, for 10 years, we never did. We became very, very good friends.
10 years.
10 years.
10 years you didn't try to prospect each other. You were actually just friends in the industry.
Well, here's how actually wonderful the story is. Somewhere around, I'm guessing about 6 years, the company I was with went broke. And I was given the opportunity to take the top spot in a new version of that company. And I went to my friend and I said, hey, I said, here's this thing that's happened. My company's disappearing and there's this new one and they want me to take the top spot. And he had the exact perfect situation to convince me to come his way. And then I knew how much of a friend and mentor I had made, because he said, there is no way, as much as I would love